Jason Garrett is not sure how to use Zeke. What do you make of those comments?
I'm not confused. I mean, I can help him out.
Yeah, please.
You can call me, Jason, if you need some help. Really only one word you need to know: run. Run, Zeke, run. Run him again, and when he's tired and you think you can't run it anymore, run it again. Run Zeke this weekend to the tune of something like 25 times. Zeke's not been hurt. Zeke's in, by all accounts, by the way, incredible shape, Stephen A. Incredible shape, Max. I mean, I don't know if you guys are seeing the pictures that are coming out of Cabo San Lucas, but this guy, I mean, he looks like the guy that came out of Ohio State and was getting ready for the NFL Combine. He looks like the guy who was getting ready to be drafted by the Dallas Cowboys. You know, I don't know that it mattered, but earlier this season, Zeke did look a little different. He looked like he had a little extra weight on him, a little bit extra in the belly, which he rolls his shirt up and lets everyone see. I don't know that it mattered. He was still amazing. But it's pretty nice to see this guy totally dedicating his body and I assume his mind to absolutely destroying the Seattle Seahawks. He bet Eric Dickerson he's going to have 200 yards this weekend, so he's ready. So if Jason Garrett needs any help, figure it out. Give Zeke the ball 25 times, see if he can get his 200 yards and beat the Seattle Seahawks, who are primed to give up a ton of yards, as illustrated by Todd Gurley this past weekend with 156 yards. Do that, you win the game. Do that, you're alive, still alive for playoff hopes.
The only way I disagree with
Max.
you, Will. Oh, go ahead, Steve. Well, the only way I disagree with, the only thing I don't disagree, I think you just left out one thing.
What?
Hand him the ball 25 times. Throw it to him another 5 times.
Right.
I mean, like, what is Jason Garrett talking about? You have almost no chance of making the playoffs. Here's your one chance if you get help. You have a great running back, and that changes your whole team. You're up against a demoralized team whose defense just got ran on by another elite back, who you can play ball control, you can play clock control, you can make your star quarterback whole again, you can make him back to the guy he's going to be, or he should be. Des Bryant seems to be somewhat back, at least as the game wore on this last weekend. The only thing I can think of is Garrett is trying a little misdirection here.
Right.
Because you have to be out of your mind if you don't know Zeke's back. I don't know how we're going to use him. You know, we might use him in the defensive backfield a little. What? Just keep handing him the ball and pray, that you get help from other teams, and you might, though you likely won't, actually make the playoffs. Of course, don't know how you're going to play Zeke. What?
Are y'all really, really confused about what's going on here?
Tell us.
Are y'all serious?
Tell us.
Jason Garrett it's typical here. Jason Garrett is trying to act like there's something that's complicated because then there would be relevance to his position. Who the hell doesn't know to give Ezekiel Elliott the ball? You said 25 times, I say 30 times. The brother's been off for 6 weeks. Give him the ball, and as long as he's got the wind, the conditioning to run the football, give it to him all day, every day. He averages 4 yards a carry. Even after missing these games, he could still end up rushing for 1,000 yards this season because he's got 783 right now.
Right.
This is a dude that can run the football all day long. Seattle's defense ranks 17th against the run. There's no Richard Sherman. There's no Cam Chancellor, by the way. Bobby Wagner's not 100%. He's got to get himself together. Cliff Averill is not there. KJ Wright probably is. He may or may not be there, depending on concussion protocol. The reality of the situation is clear. You give the ball to Ezekiel Elliott all day, every day. Boo Boo the Fool would know that. The difference is that if you say something so obvious, then what is the purpose of Jason Garrett? We already know he's a puppet for Jerry Jones. We already know he doesn't have to do much to begin with. Without Ezekiel Elliott, they looked absolutely lost on the offensive side of the ball for about a month. We didn't know what him or Chan Gilly was doing with that particular offense. Scott Linehan, I apologize. We didn't know what the hell was going on, and so you had questions about him. But if I sound like there's a bit of trepidation, if I sound a bit ambiguous, if I sound like I'm trying to a bit befuddled and I'm trying to figure out what the hell to do or when to do it or how to do it, it sounds like coaching this particular team would be complicated, which would make Jason Garrett's position that much more relevant. But nobody's fooled here because you could put a toddler on the sideline for the Dallas Cowboys and they would know to give Ezekiel Elliott the damn ball at least 25 to 30 times. But Jason Garrett wants to make it sound complicated because, my goodness, maybe, I don't know, this is really much tougher than you all realize. See how important my position is? That's what I took from it.